on the guitar or just musically or whatever?
Sorry again, because this was
guitar,
your instrument.
On guitar, probably my biggest influence is Al Di Meola, a jazz guitar player. Yngwie Malmsteen. You know, he came out when I was like 15 years old, and I was like, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Like, I'm not going to do that. I'm 40. So,
I thought it was.
Yeah, I just turned 40 in June.
And I 30. So.
Yeah?
We are around.
Oh, pretty soon everything will start hurting. You wake up when you're 32 and your knee hurts.
Already does.
Yeah, it's great.
I can't play soccer anymore.
It only gets better, yeah. Football's harder and harder and harder to play, the older you get.
I don't like too much
Jason Becker. Love his guitar work that he did. Eric Johnson. Big influenced by Eric Johnson a lot. Actually, lately I've been really influenced.
If you allow me, it sounds old. Eric Johnson, it's
yeah.
I believe he's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I love G3, all this stuff they make together. But Yngwie Malmsteen, I can understand. Eric Johnson by himself.
I grew up in Texas, and so I used to go see Eric Johnson play before everybody knew about him. And it was really inspirational when I was younger, you know, to watch him play, and it was just like, wow, he's so good, and his tone is so good, and his notes are so good.
Got to be inspirational to see these guys play.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Well, lately I've been influenced a lot by John Coltrane. Been listening to a lot of John Coltrane records.
Something new.
Yeah, well, yeah, jazz, saxophone, you know, and you can get more out. I've been getting more out of listening to jazz saxophone lately than I have out of any guitar player I've ever heard, because the note choices are different. You know, they don't play the same way that a guitar player would play. So it makes you think in terms of trying to sound like a sax player. You know, when you play guitar.
Did you try?
I try. I'm not so good at it yet, but I'm trying. You know, I'm learning.
Keep trying.
Yeah, well.
Maybe. Metal, prog, and at this point, jazz. What's your favorite band?
Besides prog?
Besides prog, jazz, and metal.
The Sundays. The Sundays. Yeah, I love the Sundays so much. They're so good. Just the songs are great. The melodies are perfect. It's just you know, an English, little small English band that put out 3 albums, and they're phenomenal. I love them. Wow. That's hard to say, because Italy was crazy. They were so crazy. They were so loud, singing everything back. And Thessaloniki was the same way, but it was smaller, a little smaller. I'd say they're about even. Thessaloniki and Milano were the 2 best so far.
You're gonna lead the Metal Prog festival from Belgium.
Oh yeah. Well, we did the one Prog Power Europe in Barlow.
We should be there.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there too. That was a good crowd as well. We had a lot of technical problems there at the beginning of the show, but they got into it pretty good too. But Italy, or Milano and Thessaloniki were crazy.
I'm best as a guy, as an interviewer.
Perfect.
Right now, great fan. So. Are you also in other projects? Have you been in other projects?
Yeah.
Still years, last few years?
Yeah. I did a lot of work for you know, different artists, you know, in different recording studios from time to time. Nobody famous, but you know, new people trying to start up. I have my own jazz fusion project that I'm working on. I don't really have a name for it yet. I'm just calling it the Brendt Allman project right now. But it needs a proper name. But writing a bunch of songs for it, and I have it up on my MySpace page. I'll give you my email and show you. But I'm not done writing that album. I was working on that when we started Digital Ghost, and then I had to stop so we could do Digital Ghost and then prepare for this tour. So I think when we get back home, like before we start working on our next record, I'm gonna try and finish that one and see if I can shop it around and see if I can get it produced.
I'm very curious about it.
If you like jazz fusion, you probably
I
like
love prog because of these fusions, because other elements. Aside from, I used to be a huge metal fan, but now I have to say that the prog metal, prog, they mix elements from other styles, and that just got into me.
Right, that's the whole idea behind being progressive, to move past
just like this interview.
To move past what is normal and progress to the next phase of whatever music you're trying to do.
I try to convince them. Do you have any hobbies besides music?
Yeah, absolutely. I did all the
real hobbies that you do
every day. Yeah. I have a lot of art and photography. I did all the artwork for Digital Ghost. The cover and the inside and everything. Yeah, I love doing that. It's a lot of fun to me. I do that. I collect guns at home and like to go
real guns?
Shooting. Yeah.
I wouldn't be afraid of that.
We grew up with it, so it's
in Texas.
Yeah, exactly. So it's something I'm just used to. It's part of my life, So I like doing that, and I play too much World of Warcraft. My wife tells me I play too much World of Warcraft, and I know down in Brazil they play the hell out of World of Warcraft. So yeah, that's my addiction, World of Warcraft. I admit it. I'm a nerd.
Not as good. I congratulate myself to you and all Gary to continue your path after what happened. It cannot be easy. It was not easy for me. That's a fan. I imagine for you.
It was hard. It was really hard. It was hard. We missed Mike.
We miss it.
When we were in Italy, and we dedicated a song to Mike. We cheered for 4 or 5 minutes. Just by themselves, and it was pretty emotional. Yeah, it was tough, but it was nice. It was beautiful, actually. So everybody's been very supportive of that, and he was a good friend of mine. So we miss him, but yeah, we carry on and make new music and meet new friends, and have a good time in new countries that we've never been to.
It's increase.
It's wonderful. So new countries that we've never been to.
It's increase.
It's wonderful. So nice to meet you, Logan.
Can you please leave one last message for Perfect Prog fans?
Perfect Prog. That's where to go to get the perfect prog. Also, thank you for all the support from our fans all over the world. We've had amazing turnouts and just the support and show of love from everybody that we've been to. Has been very humbling, amazing actually, and it's a very emotional thing for all of us in the band because we didn't know what to expect. We didn't know if there was going to be a bunch of people or not. We get wonderful emails and letters sent to us all the time to our P.O. box from fans all around the world. Thank you so much for supporting us, and we hope to keep doing what we're doing for as long as you will listen to us.